Well, I'm such a passionate advocate for purpose-driven work. It's what I do every day. So being a judge for the Cause Marketing Awards really allows me to play a role in recognizing and celebrating some impactful campaigns that are really making a difference in the world. Cause marketing has, has the power, I think, to create such positive change in society. It's at the intersection of culture and social change. So I'm just excited to see all the great work that's going to be submitted. Looking forward to just seeing the creative work. I think that's always, we're so busy day to day. We don't often take the time out to appreciate creativity and innovation and get inspired. So I'm excited to get inspired, to see some great work, and to just spend time with like-minded judges and understand, what they value in cause marketing campaigns as well. I mean, gosh, I think there's still so many causes in marketing that we can address. For me, I'm quite passionate about addressing like social inequality. So I think campaigns that are addressing topics such as racial equity, gender equality, LGBTQ plus rights, and economic disparity, something that's close to my heart and I'd like to see more of. So I think by shining a light on these really important issues, that really helps promote exclusivity and can play, a really important role in creating a better world for everyone. Yeah, there's a couple of examples that I loved. I love the Tom's example of every time you purchase a pair of shoes, they also gave away a pair to a social cause. And I love that because it promotes purpose and profit, mission, or capital, however you'd like to say it. It's such a great opportunity to do something that's purpose-driven, but also drives organizational goals. I also loved, one of the campaigns that I loved was the Correct the Internet, which is so topical at the moment. So it was done by, do you know that one, DDB New Zealand, which was a young girl asking the internet who scored the most goals. And the internet kept saying Cristiano Ronaldo, which wasn't the correct answer. And it was Christine St. Clair. And she was like, are you sure? So I love that because that's, you're seeing so much of that come out of the press at the moment with the Women's World Cup. Yeah, my advice is to just be really clear and articulate the authenticity in your campaign or your, how it aligns to the brand and the product, and making sure that cause is really clear, that it aligns to the brand values. So it doesn't come across performative, so it feels really authentic. And I think that's the number one, to just really make sure that when submitting the the work is to tie it back to the brand values and the purpose. And also to not be shy away to talk about the results. And if it's driven not only social change, but drove some really positive results for the business, I think that's always really important to articulate. Sometimes we think it's one or the other, but both can coexist so nicely. As long as it's aligned to your brand values and it's authentic, then it can serve those purposes of mission and capital. And I'm really, passionate advocate for that with the work we do. I do, because I mentioned it earlier, marketing and media has the power to influence, culture, to influence societal change. So with that power comes the responsibility, right? So whenever you have that power to drive change, then you're responsible to drive that change. So I think it's important that brands are always thinking through the lens of not only how can we sell product, but how can we do something that creates a more equitable and better world.